Hi, Aquarius. It's me, Jamie, with Lost Boy. I hope that you're doing well. We're going to be doing another reading for you. This is for Aquarius anywhere in your birth chart. Cross watchers, you are welcome as well. Everybody, please only take what resonates, drop what does not. I do want to say thank you for all of the support. It truly does help get these messages out there to others who need them, so thank you. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, all the information on how to do so is down below in the description box. Alrighty, Aquarius, let's get into your message. Universe, what is going on in Aquarius's energy, and what is it that they need to know about at this time? We have Divine Feminine. Somebody here is in their feminine energy. They're very much in their receptive stage as well. Like, you are open to receiving blessings. Like, you are very open to the universe. You're open to possibilities. We have distracted and boundaries. You might have put some recent boundaries up against somebody here who you realize was maybe being a little bit distracted. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. But it's like you're giving someone the leeway here to get back on track. Because there's somebody sidetracked. Something here has been delayed. Universe. We have lusting. Forbidden non-committal sexual energy. That just escalated. We have time. Waiting cycles, moments. We have distance. Are you separated from somebody here that's... It says forbidden non-committal sexual energy. Like, somebody who's very playful, very lustful. There is some kind of separation here. Maybe time will tell, maybe. Have you been waiting? Are you waiting for somebody? I hope you're not waiting. Universe, tell me more. Or maybe somebody's lusting over you and they're at a distance. No, I get it. Of course they're at a distance. You put the boundary up. Because somebody here is too distracted. Maybe with their lust, right? Maybe somebody's just treating you as like an object, right? Because sometimes people do that. Maybe you're very, very good looking. You're shining really bright. You're glowing in some kind of way. It does say forbidden. It's like maybe you're like some kind of like forbidden fruit to somebody. And it's like they want more. It's like that like raw primal urge, and you were just like, you know what? No, no, no. I think you're losing sight of the bigger picture here. Like, there's more to me than just that. Universe. It's like maybe from a distance somebody here is finally able to see what it is that you bring besides just, your physique, your striking good looks, the way that you love. Like, it's like you love with all of your being when you're the divine feminine, right? It's not in what you say, it's in how you do what you do, if that makes sense. Universe, tell me more. We have intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. For you, it's all about intimacy. There is some kind of mistakes here, misunderstood victim, lost soul, hoping. Like, maybe you're kind of hoping that, like, maybe by, like, putting a little bit of space and a little bit of distance between you that like maybe somebody here would get back on track, right? And maybe see you as more. Maybe they are, because somebody here, I mean, there is mistakes. Somebody here is maybe hoping that somebody catches on to like their mistake. And maybe that's the way you're looking at it. Maybe this is somebody that you're dealing with and you're like, boy, like, are you stupid? Or girl? Like, you're really undervaluing me. I don't know, some of y'all as well, y'all could be really bonding if you're with somebody. But be very, very careful because I honestly feel like somebody here is really not non-committal. And if you're okay with that, then be my guest, right? But I would also caution you because with all of this energy, I mean, you could be very fertile at this time. I know it's winter here in I know it's winter up here in New England. Um, it's getting cold, so like, be careful how you warm up. Universe, tell me more for Aquarius. We have a King of Pentacles reversed. We have the Death. And then we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Death. I don't know why something made me want to laugh. So I don't know if some of y'all have like a dark and twisted humor where you'd be like the Death just showed up. Um, but death is about endings and new beginnings. So maybe somebody here could be over being, non-committal. However, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, that's non-committal energy. But that's also somebody here that doesn't follow through with what they promise. They don't. This is the complete polar opposite of like a divine masculine. Maybe there is going to be some kind of change because the Wheel of Fortune is here as well. So maybe somebody here could be divine feminine. Maybe somebody here is finally ready to like stop being non-committal. Maybe somebody here wants to be more intimate. They want to bond, right? We have the strength. Somebody here is going to strength that's doing your best, right? To not control your ego, but keep it at bay. We have the Nine of Wands. Somebody here has been fighting something, but they're bandaged, they're bruised, right? It's like, how many more hits are they going to take? But they keep coming back for a reason. I think somebody wants to explore something with you. I think by you setting up those boundaries and putting up that distance, I think you played it very smart here. You were like, I'll let them watch from a distance. I'll let them see all that they're missing out on. Kind of like starve them a little bit, right? That's what you did. You starved them out. Universe, tell me more for Aquarius. We have rebound, flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions. Maybe you might have met this person when he was, I keep saying he or she or they, whomever. Maybe you met this person when You know, they were just in a recent breakup, or you were in a recent breakup. Oh, maybe you're both recently had separate breakups. I don't know. We have skirt. We have quick getaway. The runner escaping. Maybe the last thing on somebody's mind was intimacy, but I think they only something about you, something about the way that you're shining here. But anyway, somebody who was very flighty, right? Maybe you were just a temporary option in somebody's eyes here because, they had just had a breakup. Maybe you had just had a breakup. I think somebody didn't think that at the time what they were being presented with. And that led to, oh, universe, that was way too many. And maybe it led to somebody being stuck in some kind of pattern. And that's why you had to put a boundary up. Because she was like, if you're not going to give me what it is that I'm seeking, because maybe you've been vocal about it, because the Divine Feminine is very open with what it is that she wants for her life and for her future. It's not a secret. We have hung up, fixated, obsessive attachment, focusing in. Somebody was hung up on the lust, on the forbidden energy. It's something about you that is probably strikingly different than anyone that they've ever met. Maybe you're different culturally, maybe you're different religiously, spiritually, or just like two different types of people. Like from, different types. Like like maybe one this is an example, like one likes classical music and the other one's listening to like heavy metal. You know what I mean? Like something like this. Complete opposite. Something works because, you're the yin energy. And maybe something about you really got somebody here to thinking. Because the only way that somebody here is willing to transform and to evolve is if their heart is really in it. And with this Queen of Cups here sideways, I feel like this masculine here had to probably tap into their feminine energy in order to give them that love, that attention that it is that they were seeking. Right? Somebody had to be their own mother for a second and be like, you are worth it, right? You can bring value to this person. You have been undervaluing yourself. And maybe pushing somebody to be somebody better. Maybe they see, how they were like, wait, maybe I've been sleeping on this person. Right? I haven't been seeing what's something that's good for me. Maybe the answer to my puzzle has been right in front of me the whole time. We do have Slice, succeeding on point in killing it, dominating the competition. So, I, maybe you both are. We have tea time, gossiping, spreading rumors, drama. Ooh. Salty, feeling wronged, bitter, dramatic jealousy. Maybe there is some kind of gossip here in the background. Maybe there's been some kind of gossip about you, right? Because, like I said, when people go through recent breakups, right, there's a lot of talk that happens amongst people. Let's just be real. People talk. People talk, and they insinuate, and they assume. People talk. I don't know, something about, like, maybe this person, like, overheard something about you that, like, maybe your ex said about you. Maybe, like, a long, long time ago, or whatever. I don't know. Like, music just literally just like, I'm just gonna repeat and just start fresh. Maybe that's what somebody here wants to do, is repeat, but start fresh. They're hung up on you, they're fixated, I love everything that you have to offer. They want more. We have Sleeping Princess, unmotivated, procrastinating, putting things off. Giving heart, showing love, caring action, selfless gestures. We have Imposter, then keeping it 100. Somebody is, I normally wouldn't say this, but somebody maybe feels like that. If they come in trying to show you something, expressing their feelings, being open, wanting to be intimate, that you would feel like they're faking it. Keeping it 100 and petty. Universe, tell me more for Aquarius. Excuse me. Universe, thank you. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Two of Wands reversed and the Seven of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands. I feel like somebody knew, or they know now, what it is that they want to get themselves into. They know now what it is that they were presented with. Because this is the before tarot. And this is somebody here being presented with the cup, right? The knight being given the cup in order for him to take action on that cup. Why did that camera turn off? Okay. It's weird. I am so sorry. Apparently, I need to update my software, so they decided to tell me now, but that's fine. We're back. We're here. Um, so this is somebody here being presented with the cup, like I said. So if somebody here now sees what it is, that opportunity that they've been given, somebody is kind of hopeful that they didn't waste their time by trying to play some kind of silly games here. We have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Lovers. And it's the before tarot, so this is the divine masculine supposed to be coming in, right? To pick up that divine feminine. To carry on together. To carry on their promise. To be there for each other, right? That's what this is. Universe, tell me more. Universe, tell me more. We have the Nine of Swords. Somebody here is feeling guilty. They're feeling the weight of what they did and how they didn't honor their own heart. How they were not probably emotionally balanced here, but they're getting ready to close that out. Maybe somebody here is tying up loose ends. Maybe somebody here, like I said, like maybe they were still dealing with other people too. Maybe they're getting ready to tie up some kind of loose ends here because they want to put in some kind of work and seeing if they can reconcile something. I'm also hearing like somebody's not getting any younger, so I don't know if somebody here is maybe like a little older and they're like, you know what? Like, I'm not saying that they're settling, but I think that they're like, you know what, at this age, like, am I really going to be able to find somebody like this again? We have the Empress reversed and the Five of Wands. Am I really going to be able to find something like this again? We have the King of Cups reversed. We have the Three of Cups reversed and the Death card. So this is the end to the party, the end to the third parties, the end to ignoring reality, because sometimes it's not always sunshine and rainbows, right? You can't always expect to move forward without addressing what has led up to that point. Sometimes bygones cannot be bygones. I don't like the fact that this King of Cups, his heart is so closed, and he's unmotivated to move forward here, but yet I feel like somebody here is still working on it. The Wheel of Fortune's here in the middle, but we do have strength, so maybe he's in the process. The Divine Masculine is in the process of finding that strength to open up his heart. He's trying. I do feel that. And I don't normally say that on this channel, but I'm keeping it real here. I do feel that somebody here is really, really trying. But I also feel like they also feel like, I hope that it's not over. Like, I think I fucked it up too much. Type of energy, Aquarius. Like, that's what I'm feeling. So you guys could be dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Universe, tell me more. You're gonna have to give me a moment. Shit just went everywhere. Okay. The King of Pentacles. That just flew out of my hand, upright. We have him reversed, so maybe somebody here is trying to get their house in order, their stability in order. Maybe they're trying to remind themselves of what they're capable of building. Because the King of Pentacles is somebody here that builds things. Whether physically or metaphysically, or it's like being a builder in someone's reality. But like when those cards wanted to, like when I was trying to get them to come together, it's like there's been some kind of eruption. I think you're pushing somebody to speak with more than just their lust. You're really pushing a divine masculine. That's what these boundaries have been doing. But I also feel like somebody's not being fully open, and that's the problem, and that's what you sense. You're like, all right, like I know, like this, like they're trying to be cute. You know what I mean? Like that's the energy. It's like you're trying to be cute, but I don't need you to be cute. I need you to keep it real. Universe, tell me more for Aquarius. Oh, the Seven of Swords. It came out sideways, and I'm gonna keep it just like that. Somebody thought that they can get away with it. They thought that, because it's funny, interesting, because in the After Tarot, it's this person falling for their own trap, being caught anyway. And the people in the camp looking at a distance like, you didn't think that we booby-trapped this bitch? You had some kind of booby traps. Like, you laid out a trap here, you're like, you know what? Go ahead, sleep with me, and then you're gonna find out that I was probably the best thing that you've ever had. Whatever you did, like I said earlier, you played something smart by putting up these boundaries with this person here, because something about you, like maybe Something about the way that you responded to the way that their lust was. Like you could, I don't know, like it spoke to you in a way where like you knew what it is that they were trying to get at, if you know what I mean, or how it is that they felt. Because some people communicate with touch, but sometimes things need to be said, right? The heart needs to be open. It needs to be fully expressed. That's the bonding. That's the sensual part. We have the Six of Wands. Somebody here was not successful here. Somebody sabotaged themselves. They didn't see the potential and the likelihood in a relationship. Somebody feels like they sabotaged themselves, maybe because they had false information to begin with, or maybe they were just insinuating. Like sometimes people assume things just by looking at people. We have the Hermit. Some of y'all could be very, very spiritual. You could be very confident and sure of self, very in tune with your higher self as well. We have the King of Swords. Somebody here that's looking at the facts. Something here about this third party situation with this Three of Cups. Somebody's in deep regret. I just keep thinking like could be like excessive partying or excessively wanting to have a good time, right? Keeping things very friend and acquaintance like, not committing further deeper, right? Or maybe somebody that had a very active sexual lifestyle. No tea, no shade, right? People are who people are. When you're single, you're single. You do what you want. I don't judge nobody, but like maybe that's what was going on here. Or maybe that's what this masculine was up to. Maybe he liked having his options. I don't know. We do have the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here does want to express their feelings. They do want to see something through. The Lovers reversed in the Five of... Ooh. But maybe there were... Ooh. Maybe they're worried that they can't fix this because maybe they feel like, because the boundaries that you put up, maybe they feel like there is some heavy competition in your energy. And maybe there isn't. Or maybe there is. Do you? But like I said, you've been playing something smart. Maybe somebody's like, oh my god, they're not going to take me seriously now because now they're entertaining. Maybe somebody knows that there is another option, or I don't know. Maybe you just have multiple options. You're a divine feminine. Of course you have multiple options. Somebody's just like, shit. The Wheel of Fortune, they're like, I don't want this loss. That's why, because the Wheel of Fortune's up right here. That's why they're willing to transform. They're willing to end a part of themselves, essentially. End a way of being. Universe, tell me more for Aquarius, please. Wow, we literally got three. The Ten of Swords, like I said, they're literally willing to kill off a piece of themselves. And this is them getting ready for the burial. This is the after tarot. They're literally killing off a piece of themselves, a part of themselves. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is finally upright. Why did I say finally? King of Wands is reversed there. I knew I saw him reversed somewhere. And then we have the Two of Swords. Somebody here wants to take the blindfold off and finally commit to the truth and express their feelings here, because the Eight of Wands could be passionate communication here. Somebody here finally, ripping off the blindfold that's probably been on their heart. And waking up to maybe how they've been a little bit too excessively indulging. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody here is no longer holding back. It's like maybe somebody here got to know a piece of you in a way that they've never been able to get to know anybody. And it's like maybe you struck this fear in them that, like, you know what, I don't want to die alone type of energy. Right? Maybe I'm willing to open my heart up again for you, Aquarius. Maybe this is somebody that never thought that they would again. You stole somebody's heart, Aquarius. I don't say that ever on this channel. I'm not normally a sunshines and rainbows type of person, or type of, readings here. Which it is what it is. I don't complain, right? Whoever needs help needs help. Universe, who might this be for Aquarius? Who might this be? I want to know. We have curly hair. Somebody here could have curly hair, but maybe because it came in the reverse, maybe this is somebody, you or them, who straightens their hair, or like does a treatment to like straighten they, like, I don't know. I know none of that sorts. I do my best to try and understand, but I know nothing. Universe, tell me more. But maybe they could like straighten their hair or something, or not really wear it natural. Universe, tell me more. We have markings. Somebody here could have some markings, you or them. We have pregnant in the reverse. Maybe this is somebody here that's a parent from a previous relationship. Aquarius. We do have medium here. Somebody here gonna have medium here. We have powerful in the reverse. So maybe this is somebody here that doesn't feel very powerful. That card is the only one that's reversed in this stack. Maybe somebody here doesn't... Maybe you see this person as powerful, but they don't see themselves as powerful. Maybe they don't hold like a powerful position. Like maybe this is somebody here. I just heard like not white collar, like not like this. Maybe this somebody here is blue collar, or like one of those like very like hands-on Z types of people, like ruggedy almost. One could say. We have Australian in the reverse. Somebody here could be Australian, be from Australian descent. They could like Australia. Universe, tell me more for Aquarius. We have blonde. Why is everything coming out in reverse, but yet it's not in my hand? I'm so confused. We have blonde in the reverse, black clothing. We have square face. Somebody could wear a lot of black clothing, maybe because of work, because of a uniform. Somebody could be blonde, you or them. They could have a square face. They could be a parent. They could be, do a job where maybe they're not in a position of authority. They could have some markings, you or them. Take this however it resonates, y'all. Alrighty, universe. Please give me an affirmation for Aquarius. Okay, y'all got two. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. So you're somebody who has learned a lot of lessons. Maybe somebody who is seeing here how you could literally help them. How y'all can probably work together to truly build something of sustenance. We have peacefulness. I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. My heart is a special property, and I'm going to keep it that way so we can all keep enjoying it and I can get my security deposit back. That's where you put the boundaries up. You're protecting your peace. Somebody was being too wild. Universe, any final messages for Aquarius, please? We have blessings, 44 blessings. Some kind of blessings are coming in. Somebody's ready to step up to the plate. Maybe this is the energy that you've been waiting for, me, divine feminine. Maybe your divine masculine is finally ready to step up to the plate. This is a reading for somebody, probably not for everybody, because I'm not the type of person that wants to give false hope, but if this is your reading, claim it. It's very, very interesting. I am going to read from the book. But last night, I was listening to music, and I use Apple Music, and I have like the random shuffle on, so like if I finish listening to like an album or something, it'll just continue playing something similar that I might like. And it played a song that I haven't listened to before from a band I do like. And then the title of the song was literally called Are You Ready? I don't know, and I just fell in love with the song. It's Are You Ready from Disturbed. I'll look into it. It's a really, really good, powerful song. But we have blessings. Like, are you ready? And you are ready. Because I feel like whatever it is, it's like it's here. You are divinely protected. Ganesha asks you to consider what exactly it is that you want at this time. He asserts that your desires are within your reach. The universe is conspiring to help you achieve your aspirations. Since the universe is in harmony with your desires, the how will transpire effortlessly. Effortless. Effortlessly. Excuse me. Ganesha is bestowing on you blessings of luck, love, and new prospects. Be very clear about your intentions at this time. Once you have identified what you desire, Ganesha will work to clear the obstacles and amp up your blessings. Withstand the temptation to succumb to self-indulgence. You are in an excellent affluence phase. This period will not last forever, so be sure to take advantage of it and act when opportunities arise. Resolve with triumph. The principle of averages works in your favor now. The more you perpetuate something that you want, the more likely you are to receive that very thing, even if it feels impossible. These manifestation possibilities are endless and range in subject matter from love to money to success to happiness. Ganesha teaches that your blessings are continuous. The realization of the blessing may, may not be immediately apparent. Trust that happiness and blessings are always being showered on you. What is going on in your life at this moment is external and beyond your control. True happiness and blessings lie within in you, in your heart and soul. And that is what I have for y'all, Aquarius. If this reading resonates with y'all, please hit that like button. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell that way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. And with that, I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.